beautiful city of Montclair, California. Here to check out a spot called Mr. Yu's Chinese food. I am amazed at the huge portions they give you for the price that you get. They have about 25,000 followers on Instagram, and it is crazy because when you're looking at their page, you just see a bunch of the foods that they have and the portions that they give you. So you know I had to come check this place out. And right off the bat, just looking at everything we ordered, dude, this is crazy. We got some egg flour soup because it is cold outside, it's raining, and you know a sopa is gonna fix it all up. We also got 2 combo C's because I wanted to get a little bit of everything. And so just look at right here. We got the first combo C is all chow mein. We got it with beef and broccoli. We got it with their pork, and we got it with their beef and zucchini. The second one that we got, we had to get the all fried rice. We also got it with the sweet and sour chicken, the orange chicken, and we also had to hit it with the teriyaki chicken. You already know how I like it. This is my go-to plate right here. Also, the owner was telling us that they have a secret menu. This is one of the items on their secret menu that I just had to try. This is their take on carne asada fries, and it is the spicy orange chicken fries. And right off the rip, I'm already seeing that the crinkle cut fries and the way that they're seasoned with the sauce and the chicken, phenomenal. We also got some jalapeno cream cheese wontons because I've never seen them done at any other Chinese spot, so I had to get them. The egg rolls, you can never go wrong with the egg rolls, okay? And also the OG cream cheese wonton. I'm so excited to try all of this stuff. So without further ado, let's dig in. All right, so we're starting off with the egg flour soup, and right off the rip, you can just smell it. The seasonings that come from it, it's so light, so airy, super hot. Just look at the steam coming right off of it. Dude, it is so thick. What we have to do is, I like mine a little bit of crunchy, so we're gonna put some fried noodles on top of it, okay? We're gonna get them all in there. And don't let them sit there for too long because you don't want them to get soggy. We're just gonna get it like this. That's hot. But, man, so light. The freshness from the sopa itself, the egg, that tofu, I was a little nervous about the tofu, but man, I gotta say, you don't even taste it at all. Then you have some of the corn, the sweet peas that are inside. Dude, garnish it with that green onion. This one's pretty killer. It's actually one of the most interesting egg drop soups that I've had. Usually the soups like this that I've had, it's just the egg itself and the soap, like and the liquid and the soup, I would say. But honestly, this one right here is in my top 2 for probably the best egg flour soups that I've had so far. All right. Moving on to the secret menu item right here. It is a spicy orange chicken fry, which is like their take on carne asada fries. I'm pretty excited to try this. You have it topped with the sriracha mayo, the cheese, the spicy orange chicken, and their crinkle cut fries. And you already know, crinkle cut fries for me, the best. So, we're gonna get a little bit of everything right here. This big old piece of chicken. And you know, one thing I've noticed about this place is that they serve you those huge portions and their chicken pieces are big and they are thick, pause. But you gotta get a little bit of everything right here. And I'm going in for that bite. Cheers. Wow. That flavor is so weird because you get the flavor from the potato with the spicy orange chicken, and I don't know. Is this something that I would order again? It has to grow on you. Damn, the spice just hit me right now. Whoa, hey, this is a pretty solid dish. Though it is like very gimmicky, but I get it. You know, we gotta try new things. It's cool. But for me, I'm like, I don't know, I might want to stick to the regular items. Though, it has flavor. I ain't gonna about that. But, am I a fan of it? I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this one. But, moving on to our next plate right here. We got some with the orange chicken, sweet and sour, and the teriyaki chicken. And just taking a look at the teriyaki chicken itself, because we're gonna start with the teriyaki chicken, and you just see the fact that they use big pieces of chicken breast. They don't skimp you, and the price and the value that you get for the price, dude, this is crazy. This is what I love about coming to Chinese food spots like these, is that they give you a lot and they're not picky. They're not trying to skimp you and just trying to take all your money. This chicken's super juicy, and I'm excited to try this. Cheers. Dude. That chicken is soft, very tender, and very moist. You get the flavor from the char, and the marinade that they put on it comes right through. Bro, this is some of the best teriyaki chicken I've had. A lot of the times it's dry, it has no flavor, and it just tastes like regular chicken. But this right here, bro, that's killer. All right, these wontons have been staring at me. You know I gotta try them. What we're gonna do, we're gonna dip them in some of that sweet and sour sauce right here. Wow. This right here I'm excited for. Cheers. That's a different type of flavor. Oh, that's crazy. The jalapeno flavor kicks in right away. You get the creaminess from the cream cheese. Bro, that's innovative right there. I love that. Now we're moving on to the sweet and sour chicken. This is a staple. This is a favorite of mine. You can never go wrong with this. Oh yeah. That sweet and sour is so pronounced. Chicken's so tender. And the way it's coated, right all the way through. Wow. That sweet and sour chicken, right off the rip. You take a bite, it's very sweet and it's very tangy from the sauce itself. The chicken's tender, it's moist, cooked all the way through. Fire. Now, moving on to the orange chicken, this is their best seller, okay? This is something that they run out of all the time. They're constantly cooking it. They're constantly making it work. And you just see right off the rip, the orange chicken is not like a typical orange chicken. Let's see if it tastes just as good as it looks. Cheers. You get that orange flavor that comes through right away. The crunchiness from the fry. Very, very sweet. Very sweet. Exactly how I like my orange chicken, to be honest with you. The orange hint is not as pronounced, but it's there. And I see why it's the best seller because, dude, this is crazy. So far, probably the best item that we've had so far here. That's crazy. We go for some of that rice. Fried evenly. The rice is super tender. It's very fresh. As you can see, a lot of the items here are very fresh. They make everything almost to order. Now, you got the chicken egg roll right here. And these are my favorite. The blisters, the crunch right off the rip. You already know. Gotta dump it in the sweet and sour sauce. Very interesting flavor. I'm not used to egg rolls like this. I kind of don't like this egg roll. What the heck? The flavor itself is just not there for me. It tastes very raw, very pungent. And to me, I'm like, dude, it's just not for me at all. But if you like that, by all means. I think inside they have some of the, like, glass noodles. They have some egg, they have some chicken, they have some of the vegetables inside with cabbage. I mean, I love the outside wrapper a lot. That is my favorite. But the inside filling just doesn't do it for me. We have the spring roll right here. These you can never mess up, okay? They're very straightforward, very standard. And so let's go in for that bite. Yep. This is a good spring roll. The flavor comes through, the filling inside hits you. And it tastes like every other spring roll, but this one just has like that kick at the end. Very solid spring roll. That bite from the beginning, amazing. The filling just comes and rushes right in and it just hits you. Bro, probably one of the best spring rolls I've ever had. Now, move on to the second plate right here. Some of their barbecue pork. And just look at the color on that. Color on that goes crazy. I can only imagine the flavor. Cheers. Wow. Damn. I struggle to eat that one. The flavor is there, but it's just so dry. It is dry. I do not like that. It's hard to eat. Let me see if maybe some of the sauce helps it. Sauce does add some tenderness, add some moisture to the meat itself so it can actually be very chewable, but man, I don't know. I don't know about that, to be honest with you. But let's go on to some broccoli beef. This is a staple. This is standard. Can never go wrong. Can never go wrong with this. This is a must. Oh yeah. That broccoli still has that crunch. The beef is tender, soft, and it has a lot of flavor with that sauce itself. Dude, this right here is killer. One thing I love about this place is that they cook everything fresh. Like, everything's fresh. Everything comes out piping hot. I mean, as you can see from the soup and just some of the items here that we had, I mean, the steam is still rolling. It's still there. The flavor on it is amazing. Man, some of this chow mein right here, look at that right there. The noodles are so thick. They're not dry. Wow, I'm excited to try this one. Cheers. Interesting. Interesting. Those noodles are pretty fresh. Right off the rip, you get like this teriyaki kind of flavor from it. Very slimy, but it's so easy to just, you know, slurp up, digest it all. All around, it's a pretty decent chow mein. I've had better. I like my chow mein to be a little bit drier on that aspect, but this itself does pass for some good chow mein. I would get the chow mein more over the rice, to be honest with you, because this has more flavor than the rice does, in my opinion. But all around, this is pretty solid right here. All right, we gotta do the OG cream cheese wonton. This is a staple. Every time I come to Chinese food spots, you already know I'm getting this. Like, I have to. It is a must. This is definitely something that you have to add to your list all the time. Just from the cream cheese filling alone, you see just how much they put inside of it. Dude, already my favorite cream cheese wonton, and I haven't even tried it yet. But cheers. Oh yeah. Dude. You get the cream cheese, and they use a high quality cream cheese. It says the scallions are so pronounced. This looks like there's a bit of imitation crab inside. And the pepper at the end, dip it in that sweet and sour sauce. Yeah. That right there is amazing. Probably the best. Not even. It is the best out of all these right here. Wow. Fire.